What's going on, everybody? It is I, Bad Billy, founder of the Bearded Patriots and co-host of Patriot Confederation. Of course, check out my website, thebeardedpatriots.com. That's right, thebeardedpatriots.com. And later tonight, we'll be having a new episode of Patriot Confederation. I will be joined by Rick Adante. Of course, he's a whistleblower against one of the universities in Florida. And so I'll be having a conversation with him. That'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. All right, doing this another one of these stupid videos because got the time to address some stupidity because JoJo out there has to make more videos addressing me. Of course, he does that all the time. And so I've got the audio. He made a 5-minute video, and I've got the audio from that. I'm not going to play the video in front, but I do have the audio, which we're going to hear nice and clear, which I will pause once in a while to rebuttal. So I don't know how long this is going to take, so we better get started right now.
Well, it looks like Brokeback Mountain is at it again, sending me messages.
So I'm sending you messages, huh, Joe? I don't know how that's possible. I mean, I don't have a phone number for you. Email was blocked a long time ago, so I'm not sending any messages. So that's a lie, Joe. That's a lie. But you got to humor yourself somehow.
I don't listen to them, not really, and they don't mean anything to me because Billy, you can't do nothing to me. Okay, you're just well, I should address you by your proper name, which is Brokeback Mountain, because you like to get fucked up at the ass in the mountain up there with the other faggot cowboys.
Oh my gosh. So we're going to go down that childish road of gay jokes, which are old. It means you got no material on me, so you have to go with that. And of course, saying things like, oh, people taking it up the butt and get fucked up the ass. We were saying that shit back in grade school. So that just tells me that here you are in your late 60s and mentally you have not gotten past the grade school stage.
That's right. Never thought I'd see the day. Faggot cowboys. Brokeback. Yep. I like to address you by your proper name. What's the matter, Brokeback? Are you sending me messages because you're jealous of the fact that I'm doing very well with this station, that the boss has my back 100%, that he's willing to give me recommendations to other stations? I'm going to be the king of Australia.
All right. So, Joe, what you're having is a moment. All right. I mean, there's an old phrase, the sun shines on a dog's ass every once in a while. Well, that's what's happening, JoJo. The sun's shining on the dog's ass. All right. So you got the gig with the station in Australia. And so far, yeah, you may be getting 7,000 listeners. You may not. I really don't care. I mean, it doesn't matter, Joe. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, you're taking what little glory you have. And of course, you're bragging and boasting and all that stupid horse shit. And you think that you're gonna get famous off this. I'm gonna tell you, you can get billions of listeners and you ain't going to get fame, dude. You ain't going to get money. I mean, if you got billions of listeners, that would be something to be proud of. I get that. But that still doesn't mean you're going to get very far. I mean, come on. When it comes to, terrestrial radio, that's one thing. And anybody who's on terrestrial radio now is also on the internet. So you're competing with them because they're on both platforms. And then of course, when it comes to other podcasters, those that do video podcasts, those that do audio podcasts, I mean, those, you got so much to compete with that it's not even worth trying to compete. Just do your own thing, which is what I do. But you want to compete with me. I mean, you're the one that told me you're going to take away all my listeners. You're going to take away all of Matt's listeners. It doesn't work that way, Joe. The fact that, and you talk about ratings, stupid. There's no ratings in this whatsoever. Ratings are pretty much a thing of the past. Then again, you're stuck on stupid. Let's continue.
But that's just Australia. We got the whole fucking world to rule, including America.
Well, I don't see you going very far in this country with the rhetoric you spew. And that brings up a very good point, Joe, is, especially in Australia, sooner or later, what's going to happen there is you're going to be a liability. And this gig, it's not going to last long. And that's my prediction. I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past. But the deal is, Joe, after that shooting at Bondi Beach in Sydney, that was radical Islamists opening fire on Jewish people during Hanukkah. And, of course, now the net's going to get tighter. I mean, Australia already has ridiculous gun laws as it is. That they're not going to try to solve the problem of what where the violence happened. They're just going to make more gun laws. And on top of that, Jojo, since they're really tightening the net on anti-Semitism, which you have been proven to be a racist, anti-Semitic piece of crap for a long time, that's where you're going to cross the line and you're going to be a liability. And Scotty's going to have two choices. Either shut the station down or kick you off because you're the liability who keeps talking all kinds of crap, because you do toe the line of fucking hate speech, dude. And Australia's not going to have it. Oh, I'm lying. I don't know what I'm talking about. I got friends in Australia, especially one guy named Elvis Sinosic. I got to look up his name, Sinosic, Elvis Sinosic, the king of rock and rumble, the first ever Australian to compete in the UFC. And once he was done with his tenure in MMA, he turned to training his stable of fighters up until COVID. And then he saw things going wrong, people losing their freedoms. So that's when he turned to politics, and he's with the Libertarian Party of Australia. And if you don't believe me that I know him, I'll put a link in the description, and you can you can hear the conversation for yourself, because I'm pretty sure you're going to say that, you don't know anybody in Australia. You've lived in Brokeback Mountain. By the way, I want to make one more comment on the whole Brokeback Mountain gay jokes thing. I think all one has to do is read the article in the Substack. Go to Crazy Joe's Puppet Master substack.com and read the article, Is Crazy Joe a Homosexual? And they will hear you asking detailed questions about gay anal sex, and they'll see you taking off your shirt, playing with your nipples, and telling me that the manly tits are waiting for me. So, which all that shit made you look like a homosexual, dude. And I'm not lying as much as you talk about it. So anyway, let's just continue with the recording here and see how much more we got to rebuttal.
And you're just a little jealous little boy, aren't you?
Not jealous.
What's the matter, Broback? You're jealous? You're jealous of Joe? You know that Joe has more listeners now than ever before? I don't got nothing to prove to you, you scumbag. You're a scumbag. Why don't you kill yourself the way Ratso Fatso wanted to kill himself and took off for 10 days? And now his daddy is gone, who never served in the military, from what I understand.
Wow, you're fucking low scum, dude, for even bringing that up. Yeah, by the way, I really hope there are over 7,000 listeners that'll catch your anti-Semitic racist bullshit, and then the complaints go to against the station, and then Scotty has to kick you off because you're a liability. But so, I mean, Matt has told me he has struggled with depression in the past. And if there's you just the low life scumbag that you are, have to go down that route. And how about the shit you said just now about Matt's dad? Now, not only did he serve in the military, he was a Navy SEAL. And do you know what it takes to become a Navy SEAL, you piece of shit? And I hope Mr. Connerton had his coffin draped in an American flag and given a 10-gun salute, because he deserves it. He served this country with honor. Unlike you, JoJo, who I remember one time tried to claim you served in the military, but bullshit. You're on that note, you were going on stolen valor. You never served. Get the fuck out of here. Good Lord. So, by the way, driving a taxi, yeah, it can be dangerous in New York City, but my life was on the line. Bullshit.
No, you people are a bunch of fucking losers. You know that?
Speak for yourself.
You can't help yourselves. You can't help yourselves being obsessed.
Well, this video that you're making here and all the other videos compared to, let's say you make 10 videos to my one, proves your obsession right there. So speak for yourself, dumbass.
With me. So keep being obsessed with me for the rest of your pathetic lives. Because I'm going to move on in my direction, and I'm going to rule the world. I'm going to rule the internet. I'm going to be the next big star.
No, you're not.
And you're so fucking jealous. It's unbelievable. And you're obsessed with me. I read space in your mind there, Broback. Yes, I do. I'm glad I do. Because you're thinking about me every single day that you wake up from that shithole, that fucking shithole apartment that you live in with your fucking family. That dump.
All right. So, first off, I remember waking up and I'm getting my daily vitamins, and I check my computer, my email for work things. So that's where my mind's at, is, basically what I have to do for a living. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with you, Jojo. You want me to think about you every day. That's what you want. And then you want to make fun of my family, or you want to make fun of me for having a family, which that's funny. You want to make fun of me for having a family. Well, let me ask you, what'd you do for Christmas, Joe? What did you do for Christmas? I'll tell you. I woke up. Of course, I got a special needs foster son. You know, got him out of bed, told him Santa Claus had come. And my wife gets out of bed, and we open presents. My daughter comes over with her boyfriend. We open some more presents. We have Christmas dinner. Then my daughter's boyfriend and I sat on the front porch, drank eggnog with bourbon and smoked cigars. Yeah, typical family stuff. That's what I did. You want to make fun of me for that? By the way, this you can call it a dump if you want. These are actually pretty nice apartments that I have to pay $12.50 a month for, which that's high for here. But I bet you wish you could pay those prices for the shithole that you live in there, Jojo.
Stinky, smelly place with that beard of yours that has maggots and roaches in it.
Let's see. No maggots, no roaches. Again, you're a fucking dumbass.
You think about me, and you keep thinking about me. And I think you're afraid of me because you know I brought your name up to the law. And guess what? If you ever gave out my address, you know you would be fucked. You would be fucked in the ass, and you would be brought up on charges.
Oh, there you go. You have this anal obsession, Jojo. I mean, it's really unhealthy. And also, doxing is not against the law. It's a pussy's game that I don't play. I'm not going to play that game, Jojo. That's just not me. Even though I have the necessary information to do it, that's just not me. But I guarantee you, with the Substack coming up, the articles, that's what you're sweating about, is what am I going to put in the article next when I have time to write it, which, you know, I don't know when it's going to happen or even if it's going to happen. So no. Anyway, I'm lost for words at the moment here. I need to go get a drink soon. So we'll just keep the recorder going.
And there's names for that. Like one of them is called doxing. You already have been slandering me. That's a form of harassment.
Let me explain slander, you dumb shit. Let's say you got a job and you actually got hired, and I contacted your employer, told them a bunch of shit that wasn't true and got you fired. That's called slander. You know, the stuff that affects your life. Hurting your feelings. No, if it hurts your feelings, it ain't slander.
Okay? And the law already knows who you are. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy that the law knows your name. And the FBI already contacted you. And when I stop being lazy, because obviously I don't think about you like you think about me. I'm not obsessed with you the way you're obsessed with me. You're just a fucking pain in the ass to me. That's all you are. You're nothing.
If I was just a mere pain in the ass, you wouldn't be taking time like doing 10 videos to one, you know, and constantly addressing me and all that. I'm much more than a pain in your ass. I'm much more than a thorn in your side, dude. You fucking dipshit.
You can't do nothing.
But
But if you want some, come and get some.
I've told you before, JoJo, you're the one that wants this fight. I mean, I've heard my bitches come to me. No, you're the one that wants this fight. You want some? You come to Idaho and come and get some. I promise you ain't going to jail. You might go to the hospital, but you ain't going to jail.
Stop talking your shit. Stop hiding behind the internet like a little pussy that you are. You're a pussy boy. Do something about it. Because if you ever came in my neighborhood with your butt buddies, you're all going to be arrested. Especially you.
See right there, you hear what I just said, JoJo? Come to my neck of the woods. I promise you that you won't get arrested. But if I was to answer your challenge and show up, you'd have me arrested, proving you're the pussy. You're a total fucking pussy.
If I see your little punk ass around, oh, you're going to go to jail.
Am I?
There's no doubt about that. You will be in handcuffs. And you're not going to have any excuse to the police why you're over here. So come with it. Don't talk your shit. Bring it. You motherfucker, you ass.
Oh, speak for yourself, dumbass.
Douchebag, loser, cocksucker, redneck with that beard with roaches and maggots in it. You are disgusting, disgusting human. You're not even human. You're a disgusting maggot. Keep thinking about me, douchebag.
Okay, so that's it right there. Anyway, I wonder how many videos he's going to make to this one. But that was fun. By the way, what are you going to be doing for New Year's Eve, JoJo? My wife and I plan on going out for dinner. We're going to have my daughter, who's she may babysit the kid for a while. Now, one thing that does hinder our life is this kid, and we're not going to be able to go out and have a lot of fun like at a bar or something. You know, because he has to be to bed at a certain time, and of course he's special needs, so he needs to be watched closely. But still, I'm going to be with family. JoJo, you're going to be alone. You're going to be alone, just like you were for Christmas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have on this subject. Once again, tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, will be something much more worth listening to. The interview with Rick Adante on Patriot Confederation, which you can catch on the Patriots Prayer Network. At my website, thebeardedpatriots.com. I am Bad Billy, and I am fucking out of here. One more thing for you, JoJo.